For just 1 minute, please pay full attention. Welcome to Super Science University Bhagavad-Gita, which only can fulfill any of your wishes, aka the real Santa, plus it is the permanent solution to any of your problems. It answers every possible question. It will give you permanent happiness, which is bliss, with your freedom in the end. The highest, most prime, most secret, and the only complete knowledge, which is the source of everything. Please refer to Yatharth Gita by Swami Argadanand on yatharthgita.com or Spotify, which is the only genuine and complete source of knowledge. Please note, incomplete knowledge is dangerous. So let's continue with my session. The death of the one who is born is certain, and the birth of the dead is certain. Therefore, it is not appropriate for you to grieve over an inevitable matter. Bodies are born from Maya, in between their form is seen through aura, and finally they dissolve into Maya. Therefore, a learned person has no time to grieve over them. You must have realized that when Krishna was speaking from his side, he also called Arjuna a fool. When he was speaking from his own level, he did not have difficulty in calling Arjuna a fool. But when he is speaking from Arjuna's sides, he is calling him Mahabahu, the mighty warrior, O Bharata, the great Indian. Then he is giving him great respect using very verbal, formal words. When he was speaking from his own side, he called him a total fool. That you are a complete idiot, you are completely stupid, you are completely dull witted. But now he calls the same dull witted Arjuna, O Mahabahu, the great warrior. Now Krishna is talking in Arjuna's place. Now Krishna is talking with his hand on his shoulder. Now he is talking like a true friend, because from this much it seems that the peak he talked about is perhaps beyond Arjuna's grasp. This has happened many times. Muhammad has said in Quran that I am not such a well that if you do not come to me to drink water, I will not come to you. If you do not come to Muhammad, Muhammad will come to you. And if the thirsty person does not come to the well itself will go to the thirsty person. Krishna has come back and stood besides Arjuna. He was standing exactly there. The physical body was standing there the whole time. But earlier, he was speaking from great height, from there where there is an illuminated peak. Then he could tell Arjuna, you are foolish. Now Krishna is telling Arjuna that your understanding is correct. You use your own understanding. Now I am speaking from your understanding on only, from your point of view. But what Krishna is saying now is just a matter of logic and reasoning. Because for one who cannot grasp the experience, which is spirituality that comes after science step by step, then there is nothing left for Krishna to tell Arjuna. So Arjuna cannot grasp except logic and reasoning, which is science. There is no way left. If one can grasp only logic and reasoning, then Krishna has to speak only about logic and reasoning. But there is no life in that thing. There is no strength. There is no connectivity. So science cannot connect you. It cannot be strength, because Krishna knows that what he is saying is now just logic. Now it is just an argument. Now Krishna is saying that we accept it as right. But this body, which is made of the material elements of the illusion, will be lost in it. Learned men do not worry about this, which you can call as scientists. The difference between a scholar and a wise man should also be understood properly, because earlier Krishna was saying all the time that the one who knows this attains the knowledge. But now he is saying not a wise man. Now he is saying that a learned man do not attain worry. A scholar does not have that level of thinking which a wise man has. A scholar lives on the level of logic, lives on the level of reasoning. A wise man lives on the level of experience. A wise man knows, a scholar thinks. But remember, a man that is into logic and reasoning will grow up into a man which is wise. So it goes step by step. But this is true. Krishna says if you are not prepared to become a wise man, then become a scholar. Don't think, don't worry, because it is a simple thing that when everything is lost, you can think this much only. It comes to mind that everything is lost, everything is destroyed. Then don't worry, let it be destroyed. How will you save it? How will you be able to save? So that which is inevitable, which is unstoppable, which will happen, which is certain, you are at the most an instrument in it. Consider yourself as an instrument, because a scholar will become only worried. So that's why I'm saying you have to become a scholar to be free from your worries. But understand this, even when Krishna called Arjuna a fool, it was not as insulting as it is now when he was asked to become a scholar. When he called him a fool, he still had faith in him. There was still hope that he could be pulled to the top. He was trying to pull him up. Seeing him that hope is lost, now he is tempting him to become a scholar. Krishna is saying that at least you are intelligent, and an intelligent man has no reason to worry, because an intelligent man believes that all things are created and get destroyed. Nothing remains behind. The matter ends. So this intelligence is related to scientist brain, science, and it is the level one achieves after the mind level. So the intellect level is activated after the mind level. Mostly you would find people stuck at the lowest body level. That is the lowest thinking, which only think about body. When I was coming on the way, a person who was bringing me here started saying that Krishna insults Arjuna a lot. Sometimes he call him a fool, sometimes he call him impotent. This is not right. Now Krishna is respecting Arjuna a lot. Krishna is saying, O Mahabahu, O great warrior, O Bharata, learned men become free from grief. You are also a scholar, but I tell you, insults are happening now. When Krishna calls Arjuna a fool, he said it with a lot of hope that maybe this spark, maybe this blow, that was the right shock treatment for Arjuna. It went in vain. That was right shock treatment. It was a big shock. Krishna makes Arjuna very angry, but Arjuna does not even get angry. Arjuna does not even hear what Krishna is saying. Arjuna goes on repeating his own mantra. Then Krishna knows. Now Krishna is saying this in a completely hopeless state. There will be many such ups and downs in the Gita. Sometimes Krishna feels hopeful in accordance with Arjuna and says lofty things. Sometimes Krishna despairs and comes down. Therefore, many of the things Krishna says in this are not said on a single level. Krishna also talks on many levels of consciousness from anywhere, but Krishna tirelessly tries to make Arjuna embark on that journey which will bring nectar and light into Arjuna's experience. Krishna had already known Arjuna's level, and he was known that Arjuna would sometimes go really down because of his foolishness, emotions of his mind. So Krishna also goes along with Arjuna. That is how humans sometimes are in a low position. But we should